Welcome back, y'all. Okay, so this week I'm actually super excited about this particular spread. It's featuring mainly stickers from a business called Stickers Vanilka, and this gal works with a team of artists who are based out of Kiev, Ukraine. So I ordered these a while ago and they just showed up. I also have some boxes and some days of the week from Aisha Plans, I think is how it's pronounced. She's having a clearance sale on her Etsy right now because she's actually closing her shop, which is really unfortunate because I kind of fell in love with these boxes, and this is the first time I've ordered from her. But this sheet of stickers that I'm working on right now is from Stickers Vanilka, and I love it. It is the perfect blend of fall and summer and that stage where everything is still alive but the weather's starting to turn cool, and it just brings up so many happy feelings for me. Especially since today we had massive thunder and lightning storms where I live, and the sky was kind of that deepish blue-gray color, and it's just, this whole spread just makes me very happy, and it ended up being super functional for me too. I say that because today's Thursday. Yep, today's the 15th, and this spread started on the 12th, 11th, 12th. So, I'm a couple days behind in my filming, as usual. Surprise, surprise. We can all die of shock later. But we pulled out some Crayola Super Tips. All of my stuff is still packed, so everything that I'm using is stuff that I have either bought since I started packing my office, or that was on the very small list of things that I kept out in the move. But it was a very short list of things that I kept out in the move. So realistically, I probably bought it. All of the stickers and the pens that I use in this spread, I've purchased since the move. But I love it, and it makes me really happy. And being limited in my materials because of the move has made me break down and purchase from some things that I've been wanting to buy and try out for a while, but I kept telling myself, no, I don't need it. And technically, I still didn't need it. I just didn't have anything else to use. Anyway, you're gonna see me pick up and move that house 5 times in the course of this video. It's one of the few stickers from the sheet that I actually ended up not using because I couldn't figure out where the heck to put it and still make my spread functional. And shockingly, the spread does not have any quotes on it, you guys. What the heck? I don't think I've ever done a spread that did not have a quote sticker on it before. So this is a new and slightly terrifying experience for me. But overall, so these boxes, slight change of direction, these boxes from Aisha Plans, they are a lot smaller than I thought they were going to be when I ordered them. No, I didn't read the product description because I kind of impulse buy on stickers. I give myself, whenever I place an order from a small business sticker shop, I give myself a budget, and then I go through the entire shop, and I add every single sticker sheet that I like to my cart, and I do mean every single one. And then I go and I look at what my cart total is, and I start taking ones out that I'm like, oh, I really like this, but I like this one better. And I take out all of the ones that I'm just like, if I get it, awesome. If I don't get it, no big deal. So that I'm left with only the ones that I really, truly love. Now, my purchase from Aisha was almost entirely functional. Nope, that's a lie, because I bought a kit from her. Most of my order from her was functional. And these boxes are one of them. But I didn't read the product description on them because I was like, oh yes, neutral boxes, sold, let's go. And I just yes, I will use these. I will use the crap out of these. Clearly because I bought 2 sheets of this particular color and I used an entire sheet in this spread. That should tell you something about how I feel about neutral colored boxes. Anyway, so the sheet overall and the boxes individually are significantly smaller than I thought they would be. No shade to Aisha. They're amazing. Amazing quality, beautiful print, beautiful paper, absolutely stunning. I wish I had discovered her shop ages ago because I would buy these stickers until the day I die and keep using them over and over and over again. But it really forced me to get creative with my spread, because there are some things that I know I need to put boxes for. So for like my biology lab on Tuesdays, I know I need to put a box in that because I have a lecture and a lab that day. And I know myself well enough to know that I need to delineate between my lecture and my lab. Same goes for my chemistry lab, which is on Thursdays. And then on Thursday, my chem teacher gives us a password for the quiz for the contents of the week. So I'm like, okay, I want to put a box there to hold the password, so it has a dedicated home in my planner, so I don't write it down somewhere and be like, where the crap did it go? Because that's 100% something that I would do. But so I've been using, the traditional HP boxes and trying to figure it out, and using these little boxes, like, oh, these are so small. And I'm like, I don't need to label every single one. Like, I don't need to label it password. I don't need to label it lab, because I know what it is and it's my planner. So the only person who needs to know where stuff in it is for me. Like, yeah, if I label stuff, awesome, but that's mainly for like you guys or for decorative purposes. For me, I don't need to label my boxes as, password or lab or my ever famous next week box, which this spread did not get one. Yes, I know, it's very strange. No next week box and no quote sticker. Like, what the heck? Someone's taken over my body and kidnapped my personality, obviously. I just took a bite of an Oreo and realized I'm still recording this voiceover. Anyway, this spread was actually a ton of fun to put together, and I really love the way it came out, and it has been so functional for me. And since we're telling stories about sticker shops, so all the decorative stickers that we're using in this spread are from Stickers Vanilka. And I actually discovered her thanks to Rosemary Card on Instagram. She is an influencer. And at the start of the Russian invasion of Ukraine just a couple months ago, she shared, I don't know if it was her original post or if she shared it from somebody else. And it basically said, go on Etsy, go on Fiverr, go on like any business, any like direct to consumer small business platform site, and search for digital content coming out of Ukraine, because that way you get to purchase something, like you get something, you stimulate their economy, you help them without them having to sit down and package something and mail it to you, and they're able to get the economic and financial contributions they need without necessarily feeling like they're handouts. Hi, baby. My daughter is in here with me while I'm recording this, clearly. Anyway, so I went on Etsy and I searched digital content coming out of Ukraine, and I found this gal who had the most beautifully illustrated digital sticker sheets. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy a couple of them. And I've used them a little bit, but I didn't have a good printer until recently. So they haven't gotten used a ton. But a couple weeks ago, I was just like, screw it, I really want to place an order. And so I reached out and was like, hey, are you accepting orders for physical products? And she's like, yes, we absolutely are. We actually would prefer that right now because we got a bunch of inventory that we need to move. I'm like, sold. So I placed an order and I bought a ton of stuff, you guys. Oh my gosh. First of all, the art is incredibly detailed. Like, this video is not going to do it justice. It is so insanely detailed and such beautifully done illustrations. And then on top of that, they're so so reasonably priced. I think I bought a sticker book, and I want to say like a dozen individual sheets in addition to that, and I spent less than $50, including international shipping. Like, what the heck? And I'm based in the US. Kudos to all of y'all planner people who are not based in the US. Please, please, please tell me how I can help support you. Because I would love to see more people outside of the US doing stuff. And I'd love to hear about how the world is outside of my little bubble that is Idaho, because the news in the United States sucks, in case anyone was curious. Anyway, so I ordered these stickers from her, and they came, and oh my gosh, you guys, I am so excited. Some of the sticker sheets even have black backings, so if I ever decide to do a blackout spread, Like, they're already on black paper and they're so beautiful, and oh, just I can't get over it. So yeah, I got those in the mail and then immediately used one of the sheets to make this spread because I have zero impulse control. Oh, and Q, my cat, decided to join us. This is Minerva. She joined our family like 2 weeks ago, I want to say, and she has been an absolute sweetheart. She likes being right exactly in the middle of what I'm doing, and clearly I was not going to let that bother me because I was going to finish planning my spread. Gosh dang it. And you can tell when I finally got annoyed and I was like, we're not going to do this. Anyway, she's a sweetheart. We got her from the shelter. She's about a year old and she loves my daughter. Like, I have never met a cat who full-blown lets a toddler use them as a body pillow, because this cat does that. But she is the sweetest little addition to our family. And we also have a dog. For anyone who is not following me on Instagram, we have in the course of the last 3 weeks, we have moved and started our remodel and acquired a cat and a dog. And now we're gonna start potty training here real quick too. It's been a very active couple of weeks in our household. And that doesn't even begin to, that is just the tip of the iceberg. But we're loving it. And I'm relying on my planner more and more to keep school and my mental health and everything just under control, because my mental health has been absolutely running me ragged lately. I missed most of my classes last week, actually, because I just mentally wasn't there enough to be able to sit through my lectures or my labs to do what I needed to do for school. So I kind of played hooky and spent time with friends trying to emotionally ground myself. And it was in the process of attempting to do that that I spontaneously came home with a cat. Yeah, my cat was an impulse purchase. It's okay. It's fine. We love her. And I've lived with cats my entire life, so it's not like I didn't know what I was getting myself into. But she is an absolute sweetheart. Anyway, I'm down to the last few stickers from the sheet, just trying to figure out what the heck to do with them. I have one pumpkin that never found a home because I just could not find a place that I liked for it. And that house, and then one little branch, that's it. Other than that, I used the entire sheet for this. Oh, I've been getting a lot of questions lately about my pen. So the pen I'm using to write here is a, it is a Pilot, I think, Dr. Grip's ergonomic pen. So I have tendonitis in both of my wrists, and because of that, I have a really hard time holding pens for long periods of time and taking notes for long periods of time. Now, these pens retail at about $8 to $10 or more per piece, but they're also designed to be refillable, so you can use the daylights out of them and then just put fresh ink in them. I love mine. I had two, and then I accidentally ran one through the washing machine. It did not survive, unfortunately. Anyway, so now I just have the one. See, I used an entire sheet of those little box stickers for my Isha plans. Oh, and I last minute decided to do this for meal plans. So what I'll do is I'll just write what we're having each day for dinner over the top of that big letter. It's super simple. I've done it before. It actually works really well, but it's not something that a lot of people think of. Okay. So that's my spread, and I feel like I've just rambled at you guys for the last 15 minutes, but I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I just looked down to find my toddler sitting on the floor eating the insides of my peanut butter Oreos, and there are Oreo cookies all over the floor. No ma'am, eat what you have. And on that note, good night, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a comment if you have any questions, and like and subscribe for more.